Good morning to everybody once more on this show. Welcome again. Today is another day for our show, and it's weekly this weekly chat with Engineer Mike. And good evening, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. ONPASSIVE is a global company, and we are global. We are everywhere in the world. So we always greet that way for everybody. So welcome everybody, and today is um today is the 6th of April, 2023, and another edition which is edition number 56 or 54 no. So and the topic again is disruptive technology and ONPASSIVE. This one is series number 4. So we bring it to you again, series number 4, yes, ONPASSIVE and disruptive technology. With me on the panel today, I have Ivy Mix from the USA, Amina Wkly from the UK, Yasmin from the UK, Lister from Canada, Joyce Hicks from the USA, Naka Willie from Canada, and Jennifer Dickinson from Canada. These are leaders, this is my panel, these are leaders in ONPASSIVE who have done a lot of research. They go all the time to read, to search, to bring out these topics for us. So the topic today again is disruptive technology and ONPASSIVE. Before we start, we will get some kind of maybe a little bit of a video, then we continue. Let me bring one video now. Which one am I bringing? This one. Okay.
Engineer Mike Production. ONPASSIVE. The future of Internet. www.onpassive.com. ONPASSIVE. Taking AI to the next level. With disruptive technology. OMail. A next-gen AI-powered email platform. OTrim. Make your links more valuable and easy to remember. ONet. Stay connected, stay organized, stay informed. OConnect. Worldwide connectivity is today's necessity. ONPASSIVE. AI with heart. ONPASSIVE. Next generation technology. So many hours of coding. The result is 110 of ONPASSIVE links, equals to 110 websites. With amazing designs, the future is promising. Working with a great team of techs at our Hyderabad IT production. Everything from conception to design is just perfect. Visit us at www.onpassive.com. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, activate the notification button so that you get notified on updates. Thanks for watching.
Okay. Welcome again, viewers. I just want to thank my sisters Yasmin and Amina again from UK. This is the holy moment. This is the holy period of Ramadan. They are here right now with us. It's their AM. They're supposed to be sleeping at least, right? But they are here to talk ONPASSIVE. So to also say, oh, our sister Dr. Patience is not here with us tonight. So I'm gonna step in for her. So then I'll give it to our host for tonight, who is Ivy Mix. So welcome everybody. Joyce, welcome to see you again. It was good to see you again tonight. Welcome back. We're so happy and delighted to see you. So to start today, we want to start it this way. Last week, this is edition number 4. We had a lot of talk. We had our our panelists, they told us, they defined some aspects of disruptive technology by definition and brought them out to us. One of it, Dr. Benny started with configuration management, which was the process or those tools that we use to that help to automate processes in our environment, be it Windows or Linux environment or whichever environment you're working on. This is automation, right? So she went on, then she gave us those examples, and she gave us Ansible as a configuration management tool, which helped to automate these processes. And we learned two keywords in Ansible. The first one was agentless, which means that you don't need to install Ansible in the managed nodes, right? You don't need to install them in the managed nodes, but Ansible will function. Then we heard of idempotent, which means Ansible, when it is when you are using Ansible, if you try to run a command the second time, if the command has been run and executed, it will show you a change in color. Okay. Then we went on to see our other sister engineer, Bridget Kamsi. She brought on something else. She brought on Linux servers and gave us the characteristics of Linux servers and still told us why Linux is very important, and also make us understand some of the day-to-day activities where Linux is being used, starting our car by the remote car, starting off our Android systems, our refrigerators, our microwaves. All of that are being powered by the Linux operating system. Then we came down to here, and also we knew that Linux is an open source software that everybody can fix whatever and program it in their own way, how they want to use it. Then we went down, and also we knew a lot of security in the Linux operating system. Then Naka came in telling us about the firewall rules, which are the rules that help to regulate the incoming and outgoing of traffic in our systems, be it in the Linux, be it in the Windows environment, is the same thing. They both have it. So ONPASSIVE, with using all this complicated technology to make life easy for all its consumers, okay, be it you, the user, you, customers who are coming to use it with us. Because remember, from day one, when we go commercial, all of us brand ambassadors will be the first customers of ONPASSIVE. Now, today, we will continue with the technology. So we will hear brand new technologies and definitions again from other people. So I just want to give the floor now to my sister, Ivy Mix. Over to you, Ivy. 1 minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Benny is here. So, yeah. Good evening, everybody, to this great meeting. This is a meeting that is already full of fire. It's already full of fire. Before we came on, we were also excited. And that is an important ingredient.
Who opened it? Close it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And we already were excited before we came onto the panel, and that is a very powerful ingredient for us and for the people that we are bringing all this information to. I want to say thank you to all the panelists here. You hear them. And then we just want to say a big thank you to Engineer Mike, who has made us students once again, and students in the right way. Now, before I bring on my first speaker, I just want to comment that every panel, or most of the systems or people commenting has changed. We took the lead to explain to the people what ONPASSIVE is by breaking down every aspect of ONPASSIVE. Let it not seem to us that we are repeating. We are not repeating. It is always good to emphasize what we believe. Do you get me? What you believe, you have to talk about it. So if you believe in automation, you have to talk about it. Somebody doesn't know. And the more you talk about it, the more you believe in it. And the more you believe in it, the more others believe in what you believe in. At times, I'm just sitting down. I believe so much in all that we are doing now. I'm telling you, just full of the personality of AI and ONPASSIVE, and and then people will say, "Hello, madam, what do you do?" They want to know. It is just that something is talking. It's because I believe in what we believe in. So I just want all our viewers to know that we believe in this, and we have to keep on teaching ourselves and saying it. So it's not a repetition. It is a belief that we have to teach others. So without much ado, I will call on the first person I'm going to call is our sister Amina. I'm calling on them because two things. They have just come this great Ramadan. They are coming with those blessings. So it's a very sacred month, and they are full. Anybody who has fasted and prayed, you cannot play with them. So they are going to go first, and they are going to, do you get me? They have things in them that they are going to unleash onto us. And I'm going to call Amina for her to talk about Wkly. We love you, Amina. We have missed you, and we want you to have the floor.
Thank you very much, my sister Ivy Mix, to call me and to make me first. But before I go with All Connected, I wanted to mention something about what you just said now for believing something. I believe it's like my name, my name is Amina. How I believe that I am calling Amina. Yeah. In a young age, as an infant, my mom used to call me my name, Amina. I can't talk. I was so young. So I was just ugly like that, my head. And then my dad, and then the other family. And when I grow up, I'm going to school. Then my neighbors, then my school colleague, then my school teacher. It's just like that. Your name, how you believe that you have been called a certain name. It's just like that. Yeah, I will just add, if I might add. Okay, now it's all connected. All connect. Let's see. Yeah, all connect. What is it, all connect, and what it's used? All connect is the most powerful video audio conference. Yeah, and it will be released, very soon from us, from my company, from ONPASSIVE. All Connect use web RTC and HTML5 technology. It's the best quality that connects the browser. You don't need to download an application. You can connect on your browser. It delivers your webinar audience razor sharp audio and video quality because it is higher definition. Yeah, higher definition on online conference. It provides you, unmatched. Yeah, can you believe that? Unmatched clarity and quality to every virtual connect which is now on the market.
Okay.
So our O Connect from my company, ONPASSIVE, will be the best ever who come or pair around, on the web. It has detailed dashboard that allows users to manage and track their activities. You can integrate links to external URL or URL. You can you have attractive chart and emojis. Yeah. You can schedule events. You can convert speech to text. This is the most fascinating part, which I'm really, really very, very interested, because there is a lot of language barrier around the world. From community, I came from Somalis. Some knows English, some knows Italian, some knows French, some knows Arabic, but some doesn't know rather than their mother tongue. So this will be make them easier to use, or connect. You can direct link to YouTube. Just a direct link to YouTube while you are alive. Automatic language translation. Yeah. If Sister Ivy talk, on her local language or something, or French or other language, and I am Somali and just know only Somali, it will translate me just like that automatically. So I can know what Sister Ivy is saying. So no more lost translation. No more lost translation. You can send invitation by emails and many other more. Or connect is the large will connect with you will able to connect the largest ever number, 80,000 to 100,000 or maybe more in the future. Personally, I'm very interested that I can be able to talk to 80,000 people audience. Wow, that makes my job, more easier. I will reach, more people. 80,000. Can you imagine? 80,000 to 100,000 people at once that I can talk to. One different, different countries, different locations. And I cannot wait, me, myself, as Amina Weheli, I cannot wait to use this constantly, everyday task, everyday job in my daily task and my daily job. And thank you very much, Sister Ivy, and all my other beautiful sister on this webinar, and my brother, Engineer Mike. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This O Connect is more than fire, it's more than life. Are you getting me? It's going to connect us, and in a way that nobody else in the world has been connected before. Those are the exact words I'm saying. People are not going to be connected in that way. Are you getting me? The translation alone. There are so many times I want to go to the French webinars. It's going to be a thing of the past where translation is going to be a problem. So it's our baby. We are waiting for it, and we are believing in it, and we are repeating it, that this O Connect is going to come. And at this time, I just want to also say thank you to all the people who have come to listen to us. It will not be a waste, because we are re-emphasizing what this ONPASSIVE is, because you have to know about it to talk about it. You have to know about it to wear it in the right way. Do you get me? You wear the suit in the right way, and then everybody else, you don't even have to talk much. They say, I want to join this thing. I want to be part of this great thing that you are part of. Thank you so much. At this time, I would have liked to call my sister Yasmin if she's ready. I'm mindful of their time difference, but I don't know if calling her at this time is suitable for you, but we would like to hear you speak. I know
No problem.
I
Thank
know.
you very much for giving us for giving us, and I'm so privileged to be around all these beautiful girls with our only king, Engineer Mike. So on this blessing month, I will just start a short prayer for
Yeah.
all of us with our own ONPASSIVE,
Mhm.
which says, إن الحمد لله ونعبده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات عملنا, which is God will bless us whatever job we are doing, and we gather it here. So although those subjects were not something in my field, but the only thing that I like this group and also this platform, especially on passive, is we got a teacher who pushes us to take the challenge. Challenge accepted. Tonight I was privileged to take a field that I didn't know. But I will start with my words. If I ain't got nothing, I got you. If I ain't got something, I don't give a damn, cause I got it with you. I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 = 2, and that's me and you.
Yeah.
So the subject I have tonight fallen to take was a Docker and a Stack, which was the first time I have ever had, because I'm not a tech person. But all in all, we are so lucky. Those who are also watching and those who are the members of ONPASSIVians, because anyway, the world is moving to a digitalized. Wherever field you come from, if you are not into this field graduate, you are new. Which age? If you are a doctor, if you are engineer, if you are a mechanic, if you are everything. AI is taking over the world and technology, and it is a new whole stage that we are learning. So this platform is great for us as educational, stage. So I will start in a short term what I have researched. Docker and Stack are both technologies used for deploying and managing software applications. Docker is containerized platform that allows you to package an application along with all its dependencies, libraries, and other required components into a container. The container can then be deployed on any system running Docker, making it easy to move applications between different environments, such as development, testing, production. Docker also provides tools for building, distributing, and managing containers, making it easier to automate deployment, workflows, and manage applications and updates. Stack, on the other hand, is a tool for managing multi-containers Docker applications. It allows you to define your application as a set of services, each running in its own container. Stack also provides features for deploying and scaling your application across a cluster of Docker hosts, making it easier to manage complex applications that require multiple containers. Some benefit of using Docker and Stack includes portability. Containers created with Docker can be run on any system that supports Docker, making it easier to move applications between different environments. Number two, isolation. Docker containers provide a level of isolation between different applications, making it easier to manage dependencies and avoid conflict between different applications. Number three, scalability. Docker and Stack make it easy to scale applications up or down, depending on the workload. Number four, Efficiency. Containers created with Docker are lightweight and use fewer resources than traditional virtual machines, making them more efficient and cost effective. 5. Consistency. Using Docker and Stack ensures that your applications are deployed in a consistent way across different environments, reducing the risk of configuration errors and other issues. That's the list goes on, but as we are much, and this also opened my head and thinking, while a lot of brand ambassadors were being tired to wait, our tech team and our CEO Ash Mufarah, the thing that they are creating for us and the future that they are creating for us is not easy. Just by discovering and reading and researching a Docker and a Stacker. And I know there are plenty of obstacles to overcome. So what they have in their hands is not much easier. The long is worth it. Thank you very much.
You have said it all, Yasmin. You have said it all and said it again. What they are doing is extreme learning. Do you get me? Extreme learning. I mean, the people who even are data scientists, they know that ONPASSIVE has gone above and beyond. And this Docker and Stacker is a system that enables reproduction. Do you get me? What we are doing has to be reproduced, and it's a massive system. And like we all know, Engineer Mike is taking us through school. We appreciate him, and we are learning. And I'm happy all of us are learning here, and it's making us believe more in what we are doing. So, like Yasmin said, the wait is worth it. You know, the wait is worth it. Thank you so much. At this time, I'll call on our precious Sister Naka. Naka is our precious Naka, you know. Naka is, everybody is intelligent, but her intelligence is because she has French as a first language, but she can bring, I'm telling you, when she starts talking about AI, you know, then I'll be wondering, you know, things that I don't know myself. So you're welcome to bring us what you have tonight.
Thank you, Sister Ivy. Hello, everyone here, all the beautiful women here, powerful women. Thank you. I'm so glad and thrilled to be with all these beautiful and powerful women. Thank you, Engineer Mike, for this panel. And all the founders all over the world. Hi. Okay. Tonight, yes. Tonight, I don't have a subject, so I think Jennifer is covering the subject, but I just have a little word.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sister. So, well, I just want to say that I'm so happy to be in this company, and I know what we have in hands is not a joke. And I know that some people out there, because they don't understand what's going on, so they don't really know what we have. And we know. We are here twice a week because we really know what we got in hands. I just want to say a word for our CEO and the whole team. So I just want to say that our heartfelt gratitude for everything he's doing for us, and His dedication and hard work made everything possible for us to be a part of this amazing opportunity and to build our own successful business, because we really believe we will be successful. His vision, Ash Mufare, our CEO, his leadership and tireless effort have been an inspiration to all of us. Every day, everything we do, we just think about what he does, and we just want to be as good as he is. I know we can be there, but we are trying to be there. He has created a culture of inclusiveness. You know, we are here all over, you know, different culture, different people, and we are here together because we learn it from our CEO. We can see his team. It's everyone is there, you know. He doesn't mind working with a woman, you know, and we are so happy to have a CEO who include everybody in his team, and his support and positivity that made the ONPASSIVE community a truly special place to be. I'm so happy to be a founder. I want him to know that we appreciate everything he does and has done for us. Thank you, Ash Mufare, for giving the tools and resources we need to achieve our goals.
Thank you.
I look forward, and I know that we are in it together to win it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, at times we go, we try to do so much with what we've got that we forget the person who has brought us this far. So it's also a good reminder. I am for remembering. I am somebody who is always wanting to remember where we came from and where we are going. We have to keep on talking about it, you see, because if you don't solidify and have a firm foundation, you're not going to go forward. So thank you for reminding us. And thank you for thanking Ash Mufara and the tech team for what he's doing for us. We would not have been here. We would not have been here, and we don't take it lightly. No matter what we know, we cannot know more than he who has brought us this far like this. Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you so much. At this point, I would also use the opportunity once again to thank Engineer Mike. We don't take you for granted. These things that we are learning, it is beyond us, but it is making us better, and we are happy to learn. At this time, I'll call Listra. And Listra is going to talk about the old tracker, and we're so happy to have you here tonight, and we're ready to hear and learn from you.
Thank you, Sister Ivy. Hello again, everyone, my brother and all my sisters. So glad to be here with you all. And all the people who are listening to us. Yes, if it weren't for you, we would be speaking to ourselves. So thank you all for being here. Okay, so I am going to talk about OTracker. And I learned so much today researching this. I know I left it until today to research, but that was okay. I learned so much. Okay, OTracker is a tool that is developed by ONPASSIVE. And here is how it can help your business. OTracker is a one-of-a-kind location awareness and IP address, time zone, and currency. I'm sorry. An IP address tracker module that detects country, language, and time zone, and currency as well. by tracking the user's IP address. OTracker allows you to set up regulations on specific countries as well as enable marketers to keep track of visitors from different countries. It maps IP addresses to physical location and offers additional insights into internet connectivity and internet service providers information, and that is so important. This results in helping businesses enhance the quality of their data and position their brand messages for better engagement of the things here. Anyway, as well, the intuitive dashboard allows users to keep track of visitors from various countries, payment patterns, and red flags of suspicious transactions. And that is something that happens out there all the time. So something like OTracker will take care of all that. It also assists in identity threat detection by analyzing the suspect's browsing patterns and making human versus robot detection. In addition, the IP tracker tool allows businesses and marketers to maximize the efficiency of their branding messages to reach the target audience at various locations. OTracker runs a very accurate predictive analysis of site traffic and is considered a next generation tool built for every business type. It assists to reinvent businesses, giving them a new edge. I mean, just think about what OTracker can do for everyone, for all the businesses out there. Just, it blows my mind. Anyway, in conclusion, a reminder that OTracker is a fast, free, and accurate way to find an IP address location. It has an intuitive dashboard that offers valuable insights to the user. OTracker, it's coming soon. Thank you, Engineer Mike, for having me and for encouraging us all to learn more each week that we are here with you on this panel live. And thank you, Ash Mafara, for giving us everything to look forward to. We have got so much to look forward to. And yes, we are learning every day. And every time, twice a week, we're on here, we learn more and more. Yeah, and it's as though we're in school. I told Mike that before. He sent us right back to school. We got to study, we got to prepare, and here we are. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
We're back in school and we like it. And I am happy to say that this is just the beginning. I'm telling you of our lives. What a rejuvenation. This is the beginning of our lives, a beginning of living. At times I ask myself, Ivy, what were you doing before now? So twice a week coming here is a big thing for us, and we don't take it lightly. And we want to say thank you to all the people watching us. If you have questions, you can put it on the chat. And this is the place to be, and we like it here, and we welcome all of you, and we're happy to have you here. At this point in time, we are so happy to have our smiling Dr. Benny, we have to have our smiling Dr. Benny. She has to infuse the smile in everybody and all of us. And we want you to present what you have for us tonight. We're so happy to have you, and we acknowledge your expertise, and we always thank you for your commitment to ONPASSIVE, your dedication. It cannot be challenged. So we just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Queen Ivy. Thank you so much. As you all know, it's good to smile, because if you don't smile, you will get older. And I don't want to get old.
Okay.
Anyway, at this moment, the first person I want to give thanks to, is our Father in heaven. This time we have 10:41 p.m. and I'm still alive. So I have to thank him, because not everybody is alive at the moment. A lot of people have died. I want to thank him for giving me the breath. I want to thank him that all of us are breathing at this moment. I want to thank our Father in heaven for sending somebody to us, our visionary. Our visionary, he was not selfish enough. He decided that he wanted to share this opportunity to all of us. Thank you, brother Mr. Ash Mufara. Without you, we wouldn't have been here today, this evening, this morning, this afternoon. I want to thank our tech team in Hyderabad and Dubai. I also want to thank our CLO, Brother Kamal. Thank you, brother, for everything, for your dedication to all of us. We love you, Brother Kamal. Thank you, Brother Nazel, for everything that you have done in Dubai. Thank you, Professor Susan, our one and only lady. We love you, Professor Susan. Thank you for everything you've done. And I want to thank all our panelists here. Thank you to all our ladies and our brother here. And I want to thank each and everyone, those who are listening. Thank you for coming. Last time I I talked about configuration management, and I'm going to proceed to talk about one of the tools called SALT. But before talking about the SALT as a configuration management tool, I will talk a little bit about configuration management, and again as a misconfiguration management. If you could please give me a minute. Engineer Michael, I know that most of the time when we try to present, you guys don't see it, correct? You don't see it well. So can I just, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So last time, I know that I've been defining configuration management, but there was something that I skipped. Configuration management comprises a collection of activities focused on establishing and maintaining the integrity, which we all know that integrity is the truth, right? We always have to tell the truth or do something correct within our environment or within our system or wherever we are. Integrity of the products and the system through the controls of the process for initializing, changing and monitoring the configuration of those products and the system. So why manage configuration? Why manage configurations? Configuration management is an important part of IT service management. It keeps you from making a small or large changes that goes undocumented. Misconfiguration like these were identified in our State of Kubernetes Security Report as a leading cause of security incidents among containers or Kubernetes orchestra environment. Misconfiguration can lead to poor performance, inconsistency, or non-compliance, and negatively impact business operation and security. When undocumented changes are made across many systems and applications, it adds in the instability and downtime when I talk about downtime, it's like loss of time. Okay. So manually identifying the system that require attention, determining the remediation. When I talk about remediation, and the steps in prioritizing actions and validating. You want to make sure that is correct, right? The completion that are too complicated to perform in large environment, but without the documentation. As I stated from the beginning last time, when I was working with our system developers, our system administrators and developers, that most of the time they said, oh, like during our sprint event, like every day we do have like 15 minutes for them to tell me what they have done. And whenever some of them will say, oh, I have completed my task, right? Oh, it's done. Now, but they not show me what they did. How did they do it? I needed, like the step-by-step procedure for them to show me, but they were not doing that, and they got really mad at me. But in the long run, they finally found out that it is very important to document everything that you are doing. It is important. So, like I talk about the documentation, maintenance, and the change control process. We talk about system administrators and software developers that could end up not knowing what is on a server or with the software that has been updated. Now, so what are the risks? With configuration management tools, many of the operating system specific implementation of a configuration are abstracted away from you. Now, the same configuration files can be used to manage, for example, installing the Apache HTTPD on both Red Hat and Ubuntu system. Poor configuration can be a massive cybersecurity risk resulting to data breach. A lot of people out there are doing everything to steal our information, especially information within our database system in United States. Oh yes, they are doing, the hackers are out there trying. So we have to do what it takes now to protect our data here in this country or all over the globe. Now, you should also think about how to secure your configuration management tools that are, and whether you are giving them access to too much sensitive information. As we all know in this country, we really have to be very serious and be very protective when it comes to our data. I don't want to really call the names of those countries that are doing everything to destroy our America. Yes, I don't want to call their names because they will mad at me, but they are doing it. And I believe you guys know them. Okay, so I'm going to talk about SALT. SALT is a configuration and execution management application designed to handle hundreds of thousands of systems and IT assets. Now, it prioritizes rapid data collections and utilizes Python to hold configuration and information to perform actions. State files are used by SALT to define a platform and its settings in order to maintain the intended state. Now, a client server design is used to improve the performance of the utility. SALT was created for high-speed data collections and scale beyond tens of thousands of servers. Now, it uses Python's models to handle configuration details and specific actions. These models manages all of its source, remote execution and state management behavior. Now, some levels of these technical skills are required to configure the models. Now, SALT uses a client-server topology with the SALT master as servers and SALT minimum as client. So configuration are kept in the SALT state files, which describes everything required to keep a system in a desired state. Okay, let me just give you future updates. SALT Cloud integrate with various cloud providers like Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services. Now, it is simple and easy to use as you can run through a setup process. SALT Stack has DSL futures, so it doesn't need any logic and state. So introspection futures often offers by SALT could make simple for you to look at what is happening inside the salt. Now, this message came from Guru.99. So I will end here. The
Thank
landscape of, let me give you my conclusion, please. The landscape of DevOps, which is development tools, is growing all the time. And it is important to keep an eye on the changes made within our system. So configuration management is a necessary tool for managing difficult software systems. Lack of configuration management can cause serious problems with the reliability, the uptime, and the ability to scale the system. Many current software development tools have configuration management tools and features built in. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Benny. Like I said, you're always smiling. So with the smiling, we would understand whether we don't know or we know. And this is a very, very powerful tool that you're mentioning for us. And I want our viewers and ourselves to know that we have to know our product. Do you understand me? We have to know our product. Long ago, I used to hear that you have to use your product to be able to sell your product. So knowing your product is part of our journey, So, and then there are so many people who will have to explain it to. And I just want to say thank you, Dr. Benny, for your insights on this salt. I'm sure most of us did not know about it, but we've heard about it. And there's always a first time. After we hear it the first time, the second time we hear it, it becomes easy and it becomes part of us. Thank you so much. Now we have our precious two sisters. I don't know who to choose. This one I'll let Engineer Mike choose, and then I will.
Why? Why?
Because I just don't know. They are so, both of them are so powerful. I don't know.
Okay, let's get Jennifer. Then
Okay.
then Joyce will wrap it up for us.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. I would like to have Jennifer. We've missed you, and so we welcome you today, and we are glad to have you on the panel. And we would right now invite you to educate us on JIT. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's great to be back. I'm really honored to be on the panel with you wonderful women and our leader, Mike. Like most of you on here, or not most of you, I guess some of you on here, I was not, didn't know a lot about technology or any of this information that we've been covering in the last few weeks. So I've learned a lot. It's been great. This topic I'm talking about today, I've never heard this before. So bear with me with my research, with the research, because it's been great learning new things. And that's one fantastic advantage we've had with ONPASSIVE is we're always encouraged to learn, and it's been great. So it's always good to keep learning, right? So my topic today is JIT. And JIT is a popular version control system used by software developers worldwide. It was created by Linus, and I'm going to say his name wrong, probably Torvalds, in 2005 as an alternate to the proprietary and centralized CVS and subversion systems. JIT is an open source and freely available, and it's making it a popular choice for managing source code in software development projects. Let me just get the Wikipedia definition of JIT is a distributed version control system that tracks changes in any set of computer files, usually utilized for coordinating work among programmers collaborating, developing source coding during software development. Its goals include speed, data integrity, and support for distributed non-linear workflows, thousands of parallel branches running on different systems. The advantages of JIT are: 1, distributed version control. JIT is a system which means that every developer has a copy of the entire code base. This makes it easier for developers to work independently and collaborate on the same project without worrying about conflicts or centralized servers. 2, branching and merging. JIT allows developers to create branches which are separate versions of the code base. This makes it easier to work on different features or experiments without affecting the main code base. Branches can be merged back into the main code base when the changes are complete. It's easy to use as a simple and intuitive command line interface that makes it easy to learn and easy to use. It also has a wide range of graphical user interfaces, GUIs, that even make it easier to work with. The speed of it, JIT is designed to be fast. Even with large code bases, it makes it ideal for large software development projects with many contributors. All right, just trying to get to the next page. And so we get to how will this benefit ONPASSIVE? The JITs can be extremely beneficial for ONPASSIVE, a leading provider of AI-driven marketing solutions. As a large-scale organization, ONPASSIVE requires efficient versions, control, and manage its complex software development projects. Here are a few ways in which JIT can help ONPASSIVE. Collaboration. JIT allows developers to work collaboratively on the same projects and code base, even across different teams and locations. With JIT, ONPASSIVE developers can easily share code, track changes, and merge contributions, improving their productivity and efficiency. JIT provides a secure way to manage and access the code base, ensuring that only authorized personnel can make changes to it. This helps ONPASSIVE protect its intellectual property and maintain confidence in the code. JIT also integrates seamlessly with many popular development tools and platforms such as GitHub, Bitbucket, and GitLab. This makes it easier for ONPASSIVE developers to use their preferred tools and workflows while still maintaining version controls. Branching and merging. JIT branches capability makes it easier for developers to work on multiple features or experiments parallel with the same effect and on the main code base. This reduces the risk of conflict and allows for faster and more efficient development. Overall, JIT can help ONPASSIVE and other large organizations streamline its software development processes, improving collaboration and ensuring the security and the integrity of the code base. In conclusion, JIT is a powerful and versatile version control system that is essential for managing software development and projects. It provides a complete history of change to the code base, makes it easier to collaborate with other developers, and allows for branching and merging. By learning JIT, developers can improve their productivity and effectively manage code bases of any size. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Like you said, we're all learning, and like you said, JIT is to improve collaboration with software developers and also to improve productivity. And you also mentioned about the security aspect of JIT that we use in ONPASSIVE. So that is very important. And I'm always going to go back to why we believe what we believe, you know, and we've been encouraged to read the blogs and all that. And trust me, because we have been coming on this platform, we have been reading and other people have been reading that, oh, why were we not reading all the time? So as we are being educated, other people are also being encouraged to be educators. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I really like that. And now we have our Joyce, our precious and our friendly Joyce, and she will come with her own style, and she's coming to teach us. You know, she's so informative. So thank you so much. And last but not the least, because we were saving the best for last. So come on, Joyce.
Thank you, Sister Ivy. Oh my goodness, it's
We were saving the
so.
best for last.
Oh my goodness, we are all the best. So it's just so great to be here. Thank you, Engineer Mike, for having me, and for all of you beautiful, beautiful queens and sisters on the panel. Just love you guys so much, and you all have done such a great job. It's like heart coming behind you. So I will go ahead and talk about automation scripting. And as Lister always says, Mike takes us back to school. He makes us learn and study. And I'm not AI. I'm not technically inclined, but I learn and I enjoy this, and I learn so much from everyone and just doing research. So, what is automation? Automation is a term for technology applications where humans' input is minimized and includes business process automation, BPA, and IT automation, personal applications such as home automation, and more. And there are four types of automation. There's a basic automation, process automation, integration automation, and artificial intelligence, which we're all very familiar with. Just a little bit about basic information is it takes a simple takes, excuse me, the basic automation takes a simple rudimentary and task and also automates them. This is a level of automation that is about digitizing work and using tools to streamline and centralize routine tasks, such as using shared messages systems instead of having information and disconnected sources. So, business process management, BPM, and robotic process management, RPA. And these are all terms that I don't use on a daily basis. So, so I'm learning. Process automation is also process automation manages businesses and uniformly and also with transparency handled by dedicated software to be great for businesses, and it also delivers new insights for businesses, challenging challenges that they have within the business, and also help with mining the workflow of automated types and also process automation. So that is going to be great. Integration automation is also where the machines mimic the human task and repeat the actions once the human defines the machine's rules. So that will input the information and the examples of digital workers. It also talks about recent years, people have defined digital workers as software robots that are trained to work
We need O Connect.
We do need O Connect.
Yes.
We need O Connect. So I don't know if she can hear us. Joyce,
She's
can you
back.
come back? Okay.
Can you hear us now, Joyce?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're waiting for
Oh,
you.
I don't. You're waiting. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Sorry about that. My internet is not doing well here. So, and I have no idea where I was at, but I'll just go with AI. It's the most complex level of automation is artificial intelligence. In addition to AI, means that machines can learn and make decisions based on the past situations that they encounter, and analyze, for example, in a customer service, virtual assistants powered can reduce costs while empowering both customers and humans, creating an optimal customer service. So that is going to be great. We see AI all over the internet, and on Passive, we're using it. So it's just taking over the internet, and it's also changing the way that we do life, changing the way that we do business, changing the way that we do things online. And then also there is scripting. So like all programming, scripting is a way of providing instructions to a computer, so you can tell it what to do and when to do it. So we program our computers, and we can design it to interact with us manually by the user by clicking buttons in the GUI, or entering commands via the command prompt. So we're programming it, and we're programming other things to use with programming, and we can do a mixture of both. So, and one of the more common uses of scripting is languages. So we're scripting language as a script in general. Scripting languages also is mostly used to automate process in the application level. And at the command line through a web server, they're able to execute programs running the web server, displaying appropriate results for the user. And also the common applications, these languages differ just kind of depending on their kinds. For instance, command line scripting languages such as Bosch and Powell shell are also condensed sequences of command. Meanwhile, the process automation at the application level can be done by using the VBA and the Apple script. So those are some other things that they can be used for. Additionally, scripting languages like PHP, Python, Perl, and JavaScript are also employed as a web server, and it's also the level of power dynamic websites and also applications that are used. And then lastly, in data research, statistics often use this type of language to extend their process in the cases as that they're using most commonly. So some examples of application scripting and languages are task automation, located remotely, and then they're beginner friendly short scripts that can be used as well. And you can create and manage dynamic content. And then also back to in programming and complex systems. Scripting languages, examples are JavaScript, Python, PHP, Ruby, Perl, and in conclusion, using scripting languages is a great way to extend capabilities of your software and web pages. Also, they are light, flexible, and cross-platform, so they can be used across different platforms, which is considerably lower and difficulty, lowering the work and most difficult devices. And ONPASSIVE have taken the responsibility to bring these solutions, I think I'm lost again, all these solutions to the entire universe, which is huge, that's major. And we can see how easy it is to manipulate with the solutions across all devices, because we're using those right now. And once ONPASSIVE launches to the world, we'll be able to use all those applications in one place, one click of a button, and all these things that I just talked about will be done automatically. So this is true. It's going to change so many genres of people, and we're just excited and can't wait for this to happen. So I just can't wait for this to come forth, and when it does, the world is going to just be wowed and awed at what ONPASSIVE is going to do. Thank you again, Sister Ivy, for an awesome job of narrating and leading us on. Thank you, everyone on the panel. Thank you, Engineer Mike, Ash Mafar, and the team for always showing up and for always just giving your best and taking us to the next glass ceiling and taking us to the higher top. So we love you guys and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Joyce. Thank you so much. You know, to know that we have automation, we think about the train robots, and then also to provide instruction to the computer. Most of us are familiar with the Java. So now I am very, very happy about this forum tonight because it's a re-emphasis that you have to learn about your product and what your business is. Can you imagine somebody says, how are you making, what is your business? What do you do? You say ONPASSIVE. What is ONPASSIVE? AI. Then the person says, can you give me an idea of what a script is? And you don't know. Can you give me an idea of what a tracker is? You don't know. You get me? It's nice to know about our business. So we just want to thank Engineer Mike for this forum. This forum is needed, is necessary. And you know what? It's making us, before it was like a no-go area. Nobody wanted to go. It's only the people like Amina and Yasmin and Engineer Mike and Dr. Betty, the people who are into computer systems, who went around computers. But now it's like, oh, I could read about it. I could learn about it. It's fun. Are you getting me? So this forum is needed. Is making our listeners and our viewers and ourselves know that it's not a no-go area. We can learn about it, and it's fun, and it's a new area. And at the age most of us are at, we cannot do mathematics, but we can do this. We can do this. We can learn this. Thank you so much, Engineer Mike, once again. And I just want to say thank you to all the ladies on the panel here tonight. We've had a very, very nice educative time, and I'll hand it over to Engineer Mike for him to give us his words, his precious words.
Goodness, wow. Thank you, ladies. I mean, today was another night. Every night is different, okay? Today was session number 4. We came differently. Everybody, the speakers, we started with Amina, then Yasmin, talking of those, our products, O Connect, O Tracker. We came down to Listra. Nakat brought us wisdom. Listra took us again to yet another technology that some people know very well, but she brought it up, those features that are very marvelous. We went down to Dr. Benny, she came again, then Jennifer, all these terminologies and these technologies before Joyce came and closed it out for us is a lot, right? But if you look at it this way, if you see the definitions that they give us here and the way these products function, right? Dr. Benny, again, automation. Today she went down to talk about salt. Then Joyce is coming up again and bringing this other terminology for us, scripting, which is an automation. Okay, they use scripts to automate tasks. For instance, if you do let's say you patch your servers every once in a month, at the third Saturday of the month, for instance, every third Saturday of the month, you can program your system with a script using also what is called a cron job to give it a specific time. For this, you can want it to be at 10 a.m. Eastern every day, and it will be done. Because our systems are very robust, Dr. Bennis told us about when these jobs are being used. They brought in salt, they brought in Stack, they brought in Git. All these services, all these technologies are being used by ONPASSIVE because our system is gigantic, it's huge. And all these systems and all these technologies are being used to help our tech team in Hyderabad do the magic that they are doing. If you see what they have done for these years, you will know that, yes, they have done something using these technologies, containerization, Stack. You know, we had all of the technologies, yeah. So I want to just thank our viewers and thank our CEO for making us to be able to be bringing us these technologies to people to break it down so that we really understand what these things are And also, our panelists who are right here want to say thank you for your commitment. It is about commitment, right? Amina and Yasmin, they are in the Karim, but they can come here. This is 30 to 4 a.m. something in the morning. They are almost going to pray now. My sisters, we just want to thank you. We want to thank everybody, Jennifer, Joyce, Naka, Ivy Mix. Our one of our sister joined us today, but I don't know what happened. Whether Sister Debbie, maybe it kicked her out. Sister Listra, Sister Naka, welcome and thank you, and happy Easter to all of us. We'll continue every day to bring these technologies to people. I think we'll end this series on Monday. I think so. Let's see how it goes. But we'll always have something to bring to you. I just want to thank everybody. Thank you very much. So we'll just end by everybody unmuting and saying our logo. We are in it to win it, which is our logo. So we are in it to win it. So we want to thank all our viewers who are right there, everywhere around the globe. Thank you and welcome for coming to this edition.
Yeah, we are in it.
We are in it to win it.
In it to win it.